Welcome back to San Diego Living. You know, we've talked a lot about some of the great innovators that live here in San Diego, some of the great businesses that have sprung up. We probably have more great ideas per square foot than any other place in the world. The trick is, though, turning those ideas into something of a business, something that's profitable. And to do that, you need investment capital. Today, we're going to get the two sides together. It's the San Diego Investment Conference. Patrick Howell is here from the Investment Conference, and David Larson, the CFO of True Diagnostics, somebody who was paired up with an investor, maybe more than one, at the conference. Good morning.
Good morning. Top of the day. How are you doing?
Fantastic this morning. Now, you specialize in getting great ideas, great companies together with potential investors. What's your criteria for a company that has great potential, if only for investment capital?
Well, generally in this kind of a market, we like to focus on companies that have somewhat of a track record, have a tenured management team, have somewhat, you know, in the last couple of years it's been difficult economically around the country for a lot of different companies. So we do sit there and look at a history that goes back 3 to 5 years. And, you know, in the case of Dave Larson, for example, with True Diagnostics, they have a parent company that's been in Carlsbad for a number of years now. And True Diagnostics was spun off from that company. And they've got a great story.
So you are already an established company, but you're looking to take it to the next level. And investment capital is tough to come by. You were telling me, you know, the banks say, oh, yeah, there's a lot of money out there right now. Not so. They're holding on to it with a tight fist, aren't they?
Not only with a tight fist, but then they start dipping into you as collateral. So unless you have a lot of assets within your company, it could be your stock, it could be your technology, it could be any number of things. They look to put you personally responsible for any funds.
So True Diagnostics does what?
We invented a product that allows you to quickly diagnose for any life-threatening diseases or quality of life diseases, different bacteria. It's a platform that's so malleable that you can take almost any biomarker, anything that happens inside of a human body, there's something that happens. There's a protein that gets released, there's something wiggling around your blood somewhere. And we're able to take any of those biomarkers, put it on this platform, and be able to tell you what's happening inside your body.
So this is the type of thing where you can assist a doctor right in the office, diagnosing a problem. So rather than it going off to the lab and taking a few days to figure out what's wrong, the doctor can start treatment immediately.
Immediately, that's the idea, yes.
Fantastic. So you get together with the San Diego Investment Conference, and what happens?
Well, what's wonderful about the way Patrick has put this together, such a variety of different types of investors, whether it's a high net worth individual, whether it's a broker dealer, hedge fund, somebody's in the crowd. There's 10 to 20 companies presenting, you're one of them, and afterwards you spark something with an investor out there, and they come up to you and talk to you, and you reach out to them well, and you follow up with them. And all it takes is one.
So Patrick, what you're doing here, again, you're putting together these great ideas with the investors, and I know there's probably people watching right now who are looking for that next great investment. They're looking for that great company, that great innovator, that great idea, and they don't want to be looking back over their shoulder and going, oh, I really should have gotten involved with that company in the early stages when I could afford it. So if those investors want to come to you, is there still time to get involved in this next conference? Because it's coming up Friday and Saturday.
Absolutely. All they would have to do is go to SanDiegoInvestmentConference.com. There is a space there for attendee registration and get signed up. But we do encourage highly accredited investors, angel investors, investment bankers, private equity funds, hedge funds, people who are members of financial community, to get registered and sign up. We think it's a great opportunity. It's basically a marketplace in the greatest traditions of Wall Street, where we put buyer and seller together.
Well, but the nice thing is, too, is you do the homework ahead of time. You really thoroughly research all these companies, so you're bringing qualified groups together that really merit a substantial investment.
Yep.
And so basically the investor just comes to you and just kind of picks the thing that turns them on, which is what you said. You spark something, you make a connection.
Right, and whether it's one of my favorites, when I was presenting, there were a number of green companies. There was us as a biotech. There was someone with Texas barbecue sauce that actually gave out samples.
Right.
It was, but you never know. And they were a company that had grown to a certain point. We're looking for investment to take them to the next level. I believe it was national distribution. So you know, and if you're an investor and you're looking for something, you resonate with that, you like the management, and it seems like a good deal, you find people jumping in.
And it's this weekend. It's Saturday, or Friday and Saturday.
Friday and Saturday.
Up at the Hyatt up on La Jolla Village Drive.
Yep, and the Aventine in La Jolla. Yep, absolutely.
Very good. We're going to put a link on our website. Investors, don't get left out. There's going to be hot companies there, and you're going to want to be a part. So good to see you.
Thank you
and
very much.
Good
Mark.
luck this weekend and continued success.
Thank
to
you. Thank you.
All right, for more information, you go to san-diego6.com. You click on San Diego Living, and we'll have the link right there for you. All right, up next, do it yourself for Mother's Day. She'll think you spent hundreds of dollars on a bouquet, but we're going to show you how to arrange a beautiful flower arrangement right in your own home.